guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today is the day we're finally going to paint the armrest. We're using SEM's color code, as well as we're going to be using some adhesion promoter. So I have some leftover adhesion promoter from when I painted the car, so I'm going to be using that, and then on top using the SEM color code. So before we even start painting it, we have to clean this thing real well. So what I'm going to be using is just a green scrubby, some Comet, some dish soap, as well as super clean, and also followed up by Windex and isopropyl alcohol. So I'm just going to take the armrest apart, and I'm going to bring it upstairs, and then we're going to start cleaning it. After that, we're just going to get right to painting.
Alright guys, so I've already masked off whatever I needed to mask off on the ashtray and the underside of the other part of the armrest, and everything is prepped. I wiped it down with isopropyl alcohol. Now I'm just waiting for the isopropyl alcohol to kind of flash off and dry, and then we're going to hit it with adhesion promoter. Just to make sure everything bonds well, we're going to do 2 coats of adhesion promoter. Here's the first coat, and yes, the garage door is closed to prevent any draft from blowing dust onto my pieces, so the garage didn't smell great. Here we go, the second coat of adhesion promoter. It's time to paint with color coat. I forgot to mention that I let the adhesion promoter flash off for 8 to 10 minutes before the next coat. Same principle applies here to the color coat. Here we go, time for the second coat. The first 2 coats I did were just really light coats. The third coat is where I laid on a bit heavier to finish it all off. Now it's time for the last and final coat. I used my trusty light to see if I missed any spots. This is the coat to finish it all off. Here's a look at the finish while I let it cure. I am airing out the garage now with my fans. Alright, so to give you a comparison, the left one is the unpainted one, and this right one is the painted one. So the color looks pretty close. I'm not sure why there's some, I guess, uneven coloring here. I did coat it many times. It just keeps turning out like this. I'm thinking it's because of the plastic being worn. So yeah, it is what it is. It's still black though. But this one turned out really good. I think the plastics are different from the top piece versus this piece versus this piece. This piece reacted with acetone.
Alright guys, so the armrest is done. It's all put back together. I actually brought it upstairs for it to cure for a few days because down here it's a little cold. It's supposed to cure at 21 degrees for 24 hours. At least that's what the technical data sheet said. So I basically followed that. Everything is cured now. Everything's put back together. I even tested it with some interior dressing, and it takes it on no problem, just like it was regular plastic. Which is surprising because it is a painted part. I'm just gonna bring you guys up close so you have a look at the armrest to see, you know, how nice it is, but it came out great. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like after it's all completely done and put back together. Looks really nice in my opinion. So now all we have to do is put it back into the car. Alright guys, so it is in now. Check it out, how well it matches the interior. But it definitely looks really good. I'll show you guys from the front of the car. Right there. As you can see, it matches the black of the interior pretty well. Maybe it's a little darker, but matches up pretty darn well. Alright guys, so another piece of information for you guys. I use the SEM color coat Satin Black. I know a lot of people will recommend the Landu Black, but Landu Black will be a little bit more glossy. I didn't want it super glossy. The Satin Black matched perfectly. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. I hope this helps you guys out. If you haven't already, please comment, like, and subscribe, and share my videos. As always guys, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.